But what if one day Mark from Facebook comes and says, hey, we're buying all this now? Or what if Elon Musk shows up? Yes, it can be that someone comes and wants to buy it. However, selling would not happen anyway, as this is now related to our values and foundation, because then there would be no point in what we are doing. Tumas is also saying that at some point, they will come knocking anyway, but we'll just slam the door. Exactly. There is no question about it. Because the reason we are building this is not for our own financial gain. As there are entirely different backgrounds and motivation here, it's not for sale. So no need to worry about it at all. But what if they come with 100 billion euros to buy it? It's just a number. I'm saying that if money is not the motivation, then it doesn't matter how many zeros or billions or trillions there are. It makes no difference at all. Well, and in the end, even if you have that 100 billion, what do you do with it then? If you no longer have the community, if you don't have the values, if you don't have the values for which you have lived, for which you have built these things. In this case, there is no difference what's in your bank account. I am particularly interested in people's values and the direction they are moving in and why they do what they do. You have already shared this to some extent, but what is the main reason why you actually do what you do? To be fully honest here, I don't like it when people who can't defend themselves or aren't strong enough are mistreated or taken advantage of. There are many such people, and they are very good people. This is now generally speaking. Today we're talking about Photius and Comity, but there are many other areas. Once we get things moving more, we can sit down and talk about the rest as there are more thoughts and ideas. Let's say that social media is just one direction and one product and one platform where it is possible to help and support a lot of people. But there are many other areas that need some improvement, so to speak. The reason I asked is that Simon Sinek also talks about it in his book, that people never choose a business per se, but they choose the why the company does what it does. Because of this, if the values of the company leaders resonate with yours, then there's no question if it fits, then you go together. Agreed, and I'd say that the most harmful thing is that most projects and companies don't even understand what those values mean. So many have beautiful sentences and slogans and so on and so forth. But actually, most of them have no idea what it really means. What values mean, and what does it mean to stick to your values? The worst thing and the main reason behind all this mess is that number one is money. And that's it. And as soon as number one is money, there's no point in talking about values anymore. That's it. It doesn't matter what the values are anymore. And like I've always said, whenever someone comes to me and we talk, this is how I evaluate and select. I ask the person directly, okay, when you started or want to start this project, when you took a big white paper, tell me honestly, what was the first thing you wrote on that paper? Was it the number you wanted to earn? Or was it really that you wanted to change something or help someone? If it's a number, then there's no point in talking at all, no point in going further, because we know where that ship is heading sooner or later and what's coming from it. And unfortunately, so many projects, especially in the network marketing world, operate like this. Crazy. This is community building, where everything should be the opposite. But still, everything is done like a classic business. It has to change.